Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And off we go from Nashville. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill leading them out.
And one of the things that has really impressed me about Ryan Tannehill has been his perseverance. Early in his career, didn't have the success that he desired. Had some injuries that slowed his development, but he kept working at his craft, and now he's a guy that I think you can put a game on his shoulders.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Now it's Tannehill. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort in that last play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One of the things we always talk about heading into a game, who's going to set the tone early, and very early on here, we're seeing the defense is showing they're going to continue to break pressure.
They smelled that early 3-and-out, brought the pressure, and the hit forced the incompletion. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Agnew now to return. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a man who took that huge jump everyone had hoped for in year 2. One of the game's brightest young stars. And that's Trevor Lawrence.
He enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't he?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
I'm going to give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
On second down, ETN once more. Able to slither by. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Now Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's brought down. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. The Jaguars had 14-2 heading into this final week. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because...
it's intercepted. He was trying to give it to Ridley. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. They begin with Henry. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On the return, here's Agnew. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it. It's team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. And I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Now Lawrence changing the play. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down the sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. Throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jags will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now Tannehill forced out to his left. And Tannehill's got the first as he slides to a halt. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Tannehill. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Tannehill. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Tiger.
Here's Tannehill. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Linval Joseph breaking free and dropping him. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. They'll drop to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He's going to field this at the 4. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Calvin Ridley and the Jaguars back onto the field. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
They'll run with Etienne. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. A give running right, Etienne. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is...
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Sliding out of the pocket. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series. And a short gain down to about the 33. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Lawrence. That is caught. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Let's go. 30 left. Heavy.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead. McManus now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So it's 13 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Good for a Tennessee Titan.
Here's Tannehill. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Smith catches left side. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw on second down is Tannehill. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Tannehill throwing again. This is Smith with a grab. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Tannehill on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Tannehill. That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Folk connects on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Lawrence on first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. So we've come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs, so excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp.
11. Hey, kill. Here we go.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Same break. Easy. Read a 44.
Johnson running right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars first down as he'll get the ball down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 6. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. 2nd and a couple. They go play action now. Lawrence got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Deliver and accept it. We need to go out there and make something happen.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Lawrence will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They go play action with Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Touchdown! Evan Ingram from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rut. Derrick Henry all alone. He's on his way. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Titans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They begin the drive with Johnson pushing through the contact. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now in Nashville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 55 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. This one caught by Ridley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 42. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Rolling to his right. Tried for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Jaguars have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. McManus's point after is good, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Out come the Titans now. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A big play that time for the Titans. 58 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Play action. It's Tannehill. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Steps away to his left. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Tannehill now to throw. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. DeAndre Hopkins from 8 yards out. And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Folk. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Jags and Christian Kirk making their way back out on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Play action. It's Lawrence. And it is caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And shedding the tackle, and now some room.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go to Johnson again. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On second down, Johnson. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Dearness Johnson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here's Landry. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now Tannehill and the Titans down by 2 touchdowns. Just over a minute 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Tannehill. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Throwing Tannehill. And this one complete to Smith. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. This is 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. A big play looming on 3rd down. Tannehill to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They snap it to Tannehill. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So it's the Jaguars who come away with a win, and they got a solid outing here from their quarterback, Charles, and that's, of course, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, he really had this offense firing on all cylinders, so let's count up some of the numbers. He went for well over 300 yards in the air, had 4 touchdown passes, and was clearly prepared for this one and executed the game plan to perfection.
So for Jacksonville, it's one more win to finish the season as they wrap up with a sterling 15-2 record. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after